Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Dark Cloud 2. Last time, we fought the Death Ark battleship, and Monica plunged deep into the volcano. Max is now alone. This time, we're going to continue the chase as we move on to Burning Undead. That was a better planner. That cutscene totally would have been the end of episode 50, but I was so panicky about how things ended up that, you know, it wasn't working out so well. Here we have lava runners. These are the same as the enemies that they look like from Chapter 3, once again. Charge at you, bite you. Same weakness. So, yeah. And we got our geostone already. The little thing I want to touch on is that there's twice throughout this game. Hello, Mimic. But there is twice throughout this game where you have Max only. The beginning of the game throughout the entirety of Chapter 1, and now through the tail end of Chapter 5. And it's always been weird to me, because there's definitely ways to write Max out here, and you should have gave him a Monica alone moment. As it'd be about the same length of dungeon floors as Chapter 1, roughly. Also, we got a new version of the Sonic Boomerang up there. We'll take care of him in a minute when I'm done talking. But it's always a little weird. Just in my personal opinion. That they gave us two sections of the game where it's just Max. Like, Chapter 1 makes sense, haven't introduced the new character yet, but now it definitely feels like it should be more Monica alone than Max alone. Maybe I gotta switch to the wrench for this guy. That's a little bit better. Oh, yeah. Just a thought on my part. And it is just another way that sort of screws Monica over in this game. Like, don't get me wrong, there's a lot Monica can do. She's definitely the better person in terms of weapons over Max. Her swords are vastly superior in most circumstances. Especially in the endgame when weapon differences don't really matter. But she can't take pictures, she can't play Sfida, she can't fish. Max pretty much does everything, and they wrote Monica out of the story here, which to me seems off, for one. Again, I definitely think it should be Max here. I know what they were going for, so I can't complain too bad. Can you charge at me already? Thank you. Yeah, so I can't complain too bad on it, but I get what they were going for. Monica gets shorted so much in this game. It's also a little bit weird to me that they sort of combined characters from 2 and only gave us 2 characters in this game. And to be fair, there are a lot more characters that you can have in your party in this game from all the followers. But in terms of actual playable characters, there should have been more. And again, that's just my own personal opinion. Because Max combines Goro and Oswald, as I said before, Osmond. Fair trade. And then Monica is a mix of Tone and Ruby. The four of which arguably the strongest characters in the game. Which is why 2 is vastly easier than 1, in my opinion. I don't know about you guys, but I feel like I'm trying to make a point, and I feel like I'm not making the point, so I keep retreading what I'm saying. I hope you guys understand what I mean, I hope. So, we'll just drop it and leave it at that. But the ultrasonic bombers here are exactly the same as the sonic boomers in the underground water channel. Just a bit meatier. I wish they would make Dark Cloud 3. Just to see the amount of enemy variety that they'd be able to have now. Because 1 actually had a surprising amount of enemy variety in it. Whereas Dark Cloud 2 is a lot of reskins. And they're not just complete palette swaps either. They are actual reskins. Like these guys look a little bit different than the other ones do. The machine bodies of these guys look different from the ones in the channel. And so they are different, but they have no variety to their moveset, which is kind of sad. Actually, now that I think about it, I think the only dungeon that has a unique enemy in it is the Chapter 8 dungeon. Outside of bosses, anyway. I'm not even entirely sure about that, because I can't remember what all enemy types are in the post-game dungeon. It's still level 4 to go up to 5 without me paying attention. It did go up to 5. Okay. Hello, my lord. How did only one of those attacks hit? Just mirrors the King Mimic faster on the PS4 version. There we go. But if I'm correct, I think Chapter 8 is the only dungeon in the game with unique enemy types. No, not Chapter 8, Chapter 7. Bone Lords. These are a new enemy. They got a feint attack into a spin. Or they have a feint attack. So they'll pretend they're doing their overhead slash and then do a spin counter. And then the overhead slash itself, I can get away a little bit here, and he'll do it. Come on. Come on. No, not that one. want to do it, it seems. I was playing Overhead Slash. I don't know if these guys in particular have it. That's one cool thing about these guys is, even though I was just playing about moveset changes, these guys do get a little bit of moveset difference. The moves are exactly the same. But I think these ones in particular don't have a ranged version of their downward slash, which later versions of these guys do, where they do their overhead slash and sends a little beam across the ground. I think I might have just saw it there, but I can't tell if that was a blocking animation or the beam coming out. Definitely looks like it to me. Once you learn how to stun lock enemies, it's pretty easy to get through most of them.
Alright, that takes care of you guys.
I couldn't tell if you're sending out the beam or not. I think they might. But as you can see, I couldn't get him to use it there. And when they did finally use it, it was too close to tell whether or not it was a beam. But yeah. Okay, so here's the ball. Where's the... You have to get it down around this corner, up there, over to there, all without falling into the lava. Yeah, not gonna attempt it. I am no longer as good at Sphida as I once was, as I have come to learn. Maybe once we unlock the minigame for it, I'll practice a little bit and then do it. So after a while, you get a minigame in the options menu in the title screen. But Fire Dragon. This is the most dangerous floor that you can be on with Max. I wish I was kidding. Max is by himself, so if you happen to get hit by the dragon's claw attacks and get frozen, you will die. And it will be a game over, so we're actually going to save before we go into the dungeon floor in the off chance that that happens. I usually only save at the end of each recording session, but I'm going to make an exception in that case. Which is a bad habit within itself, I know, but still. Still gotta show off light speed. I forgot I made one of those. I don't think there's anything else I'm gonna need. Yeah, but that being a white sealed floor with enemies that can put a stop on you, and the stop takes a long time to wear off against a strong enemy, yeah, we may be in trouble here. I think this is going to be the one floor that I'm going to choose to use Max's wrench on over his hammer, as his wrench attacks faster. I forgot to save. I can't use items normally, but I can do that. Okay. So if we get into too much of a pickle, I can escape the dungeon. Hopefully. I don't know if you can do it while paralyzed or not. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and use the poison wrench for this floor. So, well, our defenses are pretty high because we've been keeping up on picking up diorama items. I don't trust these guys. This is definitely not a situation I want to be in. caught on. Ugh. You don't want to target, come here. Go away. You too, bet. Okay, now it's not as scary because you can't freeze us. Oh god, that was terrifying. That also does not help. This is a very bad start to this dungeon floor. Alright, we're gonna make a quick run through the floor, see if we can't find the fountain anywhere. If we're not finding a fountain, we're escaping and trying again. Because, oh my god, that was a bad start. Unless we just happen to get the rope key. Because I can come back out and clear the dungeon later. Doesn't look like we did. Okay. And we can't heal the poison, and the fights are going to take too long to try getting rid of it. I'm going to check this room for a thing real quick. Aha, spring. Okay, sweet. Everything is not lost. Oh boy. We took care of the bat first this time. Alright. Whew. See, a lot easier when you don't have a Chimera and a bat attacking you. I'm getting a little greedy going for the second strike, though. That is a very tight timing. Alright, well, let's go ahead and go back and take our one, guys. The dragons work exactly the same as the normal dragons do in Chapter 3. Come on, Angel. Hey. I don't know why you always get that one when you're fully healed with no stat problems. As you can see, the dragons themselves are worth a lot of SP. I forget what that item is. The vase that holds magical power of the wind. Is that a locked door item? I am so glad that that did not freeze me there. This is definitely the floor I'm the most scared of during this section of the game. This floor isn't nearly as bad once the seal's broken and you have Monica back, but until then. Magic gun. Might use that depending on where that falls on the tree. think that's before the question shooter. I'm not sure. Also, it's really weird that the magic gun is a single shot gun and not a laser gun. Alright, the White Wind Vase must be a locked door thing. Hey, Gundron. We haven't seen you good guys in a few floors. Oh, I remember what the White Wind Vase does now. Okay, I had to remember what the key door was for a moment. Yeah. There's a lot of enemies in this room. That's gonna be slightly annoying. Griffins, a Gundron. No, there's any dragons, so we should be good. White Wind Vase, where'd you go? There you are. Pretty neat little effect. think that might be the last actual dragon, unless there's one down there. And our last enemy is a bomber. Unless this is a King Mimic here. Kick a bomb. He's down. Alright, it's not a King Mimic. Okay. Sorry if that was a bit of a quieter floor. I might have to fast forward through some of it, but
Takes care of you guys.
that situation at the beginning had me a little scared. But the white spell has been broken, so this area is no longer nearly as scary. Because now if I get stopped, I can heal it. Where in the heck is the ball? It might not be that hard to get to depending on where the ball is. So it looks like it's way up there in the corner at the top roof. Oh yeah, way up there. I don't even know if that's a shot worth trying to take. That's a long way to send the ball. Alright, looks like we only got a few floors to go. But we'll do that in the next episode. So if you guys enjoyed, please leave a like. If you really enjoyed it, feel free to subscribe. And I shall see you guys in the next episode. And I am saving this before I forget again. Take care.